Hey TJ, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, we were just talking with Dan, and he said, one of the things he wants to see improve the most the last 6 weeks offensively is just some of the smaller things in the passing game, some of the splits and routes and just stuff like that. When you look at these,
Say that again. I think I lost you there for a
oh
second.
yeah, no problem. Just these last 6 games, what do you want to see from the offense improve the most during this final stretch? Where would you like to see it maybe take off a little bit more than it has through the first 12?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, just some routine. I mean, like things that details that we need to hone in on. I think in the last however many weeks we are, there's still those little things that kind of creep their way up on the tape, and I don't think that's something that we should be doing week 13 that now that we're in the season or whatever we're in. So I think it's one of those things that we gotta hone in ourselves. We gotta know the playbook, and I think that kind of comes across on each guy, and how we're perceiving it. I mean, we look at the playbook and we see what's drawn up there, and I think that some of the routes that we have, some guys think of them differently than others, and I think we just need to get on the same page in a lot of those. So
Dave.
Hey TJ, another thing that Dan said was he wants you guys to play spoiler down the stretch here. Have some other teams sort of feel what you've been feeling the last few weeks. Just wonder how much of a motivation that can be to spoil some other team's season, playoff hopes, that sort of thing.
I mean, yeah, I think that's a motivation that you take in every week. I mean, I think just being a competitor each week, you want to go in and win a game. I don't really care whose season it is or whose season it ends, I guess, in that same point. But I mean, I wanna win every game. I want to go through each week and know that we have a shot to win. And then not only have a shot, but then follow through in the last quarter. I've been here for 3 years, and obviously each year it's been the same thing at the end of the year is spoil someone's season, and that's great. But on the same hand, I want to win. I want to win a few games, and I don't really care what it is or what I'm doing. I mean, I don't. I just want to win a few games. So,
Thank you.
Justin.
Hey TJ, we know the attention you've been getting all season. I was just curious, the first couple, I guess that first drive, Josh had two long receptions. Did that change anything for you after those completions?
I mean, obviously being able to spread the field out that always helps a little bit. And just being able to get some deep throws in there. That helps. But I also put it on myself. I'm always trying to get open. I feel like there's opportunities for a lot of different things in the past game. There's some plays that we want back, and I think I've been running some good routes the last few weeks, and being able to get some separation. I think that's just something that we all need to be able to do and just win our matchups. And but yeah, I mean, obviously having some deep balls go down the field, that helps just open up the middle of the field, and then vice versa. When I'm playing well and I'm taking up the middle of the field, it opens up those guys. So I think it's just a collective unit. I think that just goes hand in hand each week.
And then in terms of wanting plays back, eight penalties for you this year. So it's a high, and then 4 of those are false starts. That's more than you had your first 2 years. Is there anything in particular that's going on there, whether it's changes with the offense or whatnot, that's kind of causing some of those issues?
I mean, just communication, each week. I mean, we're at home and we're having trouble hearing some things. I mean, that just shouldn't happen on any side or any issue. I think, that it's just all goes down to the same root, communication with everybody. And, yeah, I mean, that's happened a few times, and it can't happen. But, on the same hand, we got to get it fixed, and we all have to be on the same page in that situation.
Thanks, TJ.
All right, a couple more. Carlos.
Hey TJ, just wondering that Thanksgiving game, you've been part of it a few times now. So many people were unhappy about it. You guys got so much criticism, Dan specifically. Have you seen how is the team reacting to just kind of losing in that fashion, Dan taking it in the teeth. How are you guys reacting to that?
I mean, listen, guys, with social media and everybody has a voice. I think that's the biggest thing. And for myself, I really don't get on social media much. I don't do a whole lot, unless I have to. So I haven't really seen all of it. I stay away from all that. Especially, I've been here for the last 3 years, and I think after my first year, I was done with social media. And so that's kind of how it is. You gotta be done with it, and you can't really worry about what other people say outside of here. There's a lot that goes in, but I think if every guy gets bought into what's going on in here and what we're being told, I think you can go in the same direction. But when guys are hearing different things and why didn't we do this? Why did we do this? Why is this going on? I think that just puts thoughts into some guys' head, and that just just hurts the culture, whether what we're building or whatever. So I think guys just need to get away from that and understand what's going on in here and really care about what guys in here want from you and what we're listening to. And I think like I said, just everybody has a voice, and that's something when you're hearing things from everywhere that just kind of fogs up everything that we got going on in here too. So it is what it is.
Has Dan seemed like the same guy? Does he seem unaffected by all the noise outside?
Coach Campbell's always the same guy. He's a very high upbeat person. That's the one thing that is good to have as a coach, is someone that's steady throughout, whether we're winning or we're losing. I think he'll have the same preach to the team, the same thing to the team. So I personally have, it's been great to have Coach Campbell in this situation, just being a steady leader throughout the whole thing. So, he's always been the same guy.
Just my last most important question. Do you have a prediction for Saturday's Iowa-Michigan game?
Go Hawks, baby. I don't know. I'm just taking my Iowa.
You don't have any points? No point prediction?
Points? Shoot. Knowing Iowa, it's going to be a time of possession. We're going to win that. We're going to win the line of scrimmage. So I would say 21-17 Iowa.
Perfect. Thanks.
All right, Chris, last one.
Hey, TJ. Wholeheartedly disagree with you on that prediction, but it's all right.
I do Michigan now, but I got to take the Hawks.
I just curious. You guys have so many young players playing this year. How much can the end of a season carry over to the next year? Is there too much of a gap in between, week 17, 18 and when you come back, or can you really build momentum over that time?
Yeah, it's a good time for guys to, just get reps and kind of see, different things. It's more experience for everybody, whether it's me, whether it's the younger guys, whether it's, JG, just having experience throughout, and seeing different coverages and different things. It's not, guys in the NFL, you got guys that, will leave from year to year, and that's kind of the thing. We've had guys my rookie year that I don't, aren't here anymore, but those foundation guys, those guys that need to get those reps and understand what we're doing and understand what we're doing on offense and why we're doing it, not just what he's doing and what he's doing on this route, but why he fits into the whole concept, I guess, is the biggest thing. And that you have to come out of your younger seasons trying to figure out, where do I fit in this scheme? And whether it's me not getting open, am I opening up somebody else, or, what's my job on this certain play? And I think, that's something that guys can, kind of focus on, broadening your horizon, throughout the playbook. So.